Oh gosh. Oi. I just come off the road, Nanny.
So you're
I
tired?
just come off the road. there, girl. I
Mm.
literally just come off the road. I shout the Soca family. We are here. We live
Yes.
in studio. If my
Tired.
eye and I'm looking chinky, it's because I'm Chinese. No, I'm not. No, it's because it's been
It's been a long
fulfilling
weekend.
carnival. You know, I shout out Soca. We live in studio. Shout out to Marriott Studios. You know,
Yeah.
shout out to Carib Culture one time. And shout out to our sponsor, Creeper Punch. They won the road as well for
They
Notting Hill
were
Carnival.
with Carnival.
And I am here as always. You know who it is with me, right? Oh, you know, right? My wonderful co-host.
Annie, hey
You know,
guys.
hey Annie, how you doing?
My legs are fit. My legs are fit. You know, that's how
Yeah?
I'm feeling. I am tired.
Yeah, but you
My
feeling
legs
fit?
are no,
No?
no. Well, no, I feel tired. I counted my steps over the last 2 days, and I think I did like 27,000 yesterday and 20 something plus the day before. So I am tired.
Okay. I think I overheard somebody saying I did 44,000 steps. Me know when I was walking to
Listen,
Brighton or
they
something.
walked to Notting Hill. Is where they walked.
Then walk from Brighton to come Notting Hill. You doing all them steps there in one day.
They
Where you
walked to
walking from? You know? Or you doing them little Tom and Jerry steps. You know, them little you know. But we are at the end of summer.
We are.
And it was a fully loaded Notting Hill Carnival.
It was.
And the build up as well.
It was.
You know, we have some content coming. We might as well talk about it. We have some content coming from some bands and stuff like that.
Yep.
And you always see that on the YouTube via Carib Culture, of course.
It's coming
and
soon.
We will definitely be speaking to 2 mass band leaders as well. We'll have that coming too. So make sure you look out for that. In the meantime, in between time, that's why they say something individual. How many events did you do for Carnival?
Do you know what? I was ill this Carnival.
Yeah.
I had planned to go to quite a few, and the only thing I ended up doing was when we went to Pace. Other than that, I didn't go anywhere else. Yeah.
No, you didn't go anywhere else?
I was ill, literally.
Wow.
No, and I had to conserve my energy for Carnival Sunday and Monday because I was not missing that. But no, I was very, very, very upset because I had planned on going Amnesia. I wanted to go Dreamland, was part of the plan. I wanted to go Panorama. I was going to leave Dreamland early to go Panorama, and yeah.
That's I went to a few this year actually, you know, which was good.
Where did you go?
Started off with Morning. I think you said I did Morning.
Yep.
We did I did Morning and I did the World Sleep Pan Festival Day, which was a really nice way of letting people know, Carnival in London, but via the traditional roots of Pan and linking it to my home country, Trinidad and Tobago, of course, where the steel pan was invented. Must drop that in there one time. If you didn't know, and it's the only instrument created in the 21st century. You know, if you didn't know. So that set the tone, and then I did Soca Addict.
Yes.
You know, where it is I sat in my usual spot. Yeah. I make sure
I couldn't make it, but I got a cup. It's a very nice cup as well.
Did that as well. And Soca Addict was another fantastic event. Shout out to DJ Markey and the whole team. You know, people really enjoyed themselves. And the sun was out. That was a nice day as well. You know, shout out to Rumblin'. Rumblin' as well. They were the drink sponsor. They were the main drink specialists there. For their cocktails and their alcoholic tales and the alcoholic tales.
I was going to say, how do you know?
Huh?
How do you know, Mr. I don't drink alcohol?
Because I saw the tales of other people. The tales and their woes.
You saw the after effect.
Yeah, so the after effect of all them tales, you know. So that was good. And then Carnival Week, shout out to Big People Fete and to people that came out to support Big People Fete. You know, that day there was quite a few events on.
There was like 3, 4 other events.
Yeah, 4 events, you know. And Pace was before that. So we were at Pace. We have content coming with that as well.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was I wouldn't say so. Fellas, Pace is too much to eat. Pace
where are we going with this?
is too much
What?
for we.
I thought you had Pace.
No, IRL pace.
Well,
It's just that you just have to know your limit and know your place when it comes to pace. Shout out to the whole team. Is a fantastic thing to see.
Yep.
People,
everybody getting involved,
getting involved
really,
and stuff
really,
like that.
Getting involved.
It was 99.9% not fellas in there. So when you're walking,
shout out to the 1% that was there, because they were
0.1%. 0.1%. 0.1%.
No, 1%. Oh, you said 19.
0.1%.
But shout out to the 0.1% that were there, because yeah,
that was serious pace.
It was.
And shout out to all of the girls on stage that put on their workshops and stuff like that. I don't think I have all the footwork for what I must do. No. You understand me? I didn't make sure, and I sure they must giving out snake oil and thing before pace start. Make sure you're rubbing and rubbing that snake oil, because they
all did their
kind of expressions that was going on. The kind of expressions that was going on. It was nice. It was great to see. There was high energy all the way throughout. And it was nice to not to go to something that wasn't just a fet. Like, it's basically a fet because everyone there was thoroughly enjoying, but it's more like a choreographed. Yes, a choreographed. Because you have everybody. You have the girl shout out to K Love, Bambi. The Live Love Soca team, they were all there. Yeah. They taught us, well, not us, they taught those that participated a dance, and they killed it. Yeah, they did. They did. I think that Pace should do a musical. The first Soca musical? Pace Soca musical by Live Love Soca. But yeah, listen. You understand again, we want our royalties. We keep on saying this. We want our royalties because the things we come up with. Yeah. That would be a fantastic thing. Live Love Soca. Live Love Soca. We want your accreditations. We want them, please, in big print. Not like how SZA get vexed with Not like how SZA get vexed with DJ Khaled and mash it up because his name was in small print. We want big print. Put some respect on our name. Put some respect on our Oh gosh. So that was good. And then obviously Big People Fet. Yep. After Pace. The big people had a time? Oh, nobody wanted to leave. The security had to lie and say, oh, there was a fight. I thought he said fire. But then he said there was a fight outside. So you had to stop the party, right? And this was at 2:55 a.m. Mm-hmm. When people look outside, it was just two people having a conversation with the heightened voices. Like two Caribbean people outside. They had this, no, boy, I telling you, boy, the girl was whining down and she was scrubbing the floor. You know what I was talking about. You understand? But he gets so nervous about it, And he's like, brother, there's a fight happening outside. And I was like, no, that's just two people. That's two friends having a conversation. Yeah, two friends having a conversation. There may be a clock, Clark's Court in there. Or is it Court's Clark? I don't know. Which one is it? Clark's Court, right? Yeah. See? I was like, Court's Clark. Don't come from me. But but Big People Fit was nice. Shout out to Credible, shout out to Hyperspice, shout out to DJ Piper. Shout out to you. Yes. Were you not there DJing as well? I was there DJing and hosted a little bit as well. So yeah, it was a nice fet. Mm-hmm. And when we got the feedback from people who were there, and they were posting up stuff, there was no repeats. When you go to a party, that is what I'm glad you need to be able to hear music. And if you didn't hear the song that you want to hear, come early. So you hear everything. That is true. Come and fet for the whole night and you hear every single song. Don't turn up in the party when you decide and say, I want to hear this. If it play already, sorry, we ain't play. We're not doing repeats. Sorry, no repeats. Which was real nice. Which was actually, I had a good time. Mm-hmm. I had a real good time. I can see from the smile on your face. I was the only person inside the whole party wearing short pants. And I don't mind, because any old school fet, they should wear short pants. Like Chinese laundry, like how we say short pants. I mean, that's what it should be. So that was it for me. After Big People Fet? After Big People Fete, wait now, my brain.
I was
Friday.
Gonna say, yeah, I said you sent me a video with Kes. Where was that?
Oh, that was Saturday. We reached
there. We reached Saturday. Sorry. We're on Friday.
So Friday.
We're on Friday.
You know, and definitely shout out to all the promotions that we had over the week, because you had Voice on Thursday.
Yep.
You know, which was well attended. You know, you had Marshall and the Marshall.
Yep.
Do that again?
So, no. That just came out.
You know, you had Marsha, you had Bungie, you had Skinny, you had Fair Lions,
yes,
you had Alison Hines,
yes,
you know, all gracing the stage at the Oval in London. You know, shout out to Tipsy, shout out to Dreamlani.
We had Lava Man
as well. Lava Man was there as well. Yeah, Michael Teja. That was WeFet on Saturday. Shout out to JP and the whole team on the Saturday at WeFet, which was Michael Teja, Farmer Nappy, and GBM. You know, another.
Did you see him on One Extra? He clarified the lyrics to his song.
Yeah.
It's not
people, that's because people don't listen.
I can't lie. When he said the lyrics, I was like, the moon gone.
People just hear what they want to hear, Annie.
I did not hear the moon gone sleeping, but thank you for the clarification. Now I'm singing the correct words.
People just hear what they want to hear, you know. And then we had I can't forget, and would always say it, we had our Just Vibes event on Carnival Friday, all day and all night. So we had a free fete from 4 till 10 at Brixton Village, and then we had our after party.
Over the road.
Over the road, just literally across the road, from 10 till 3 or 10 till 4, 1 till 2, 10 till 3, I think it was. You know, DJ Adam passed through, DJ Marky played as well. Shout out to my brother from all the way in New York City as well, Mr. Surprise. He passed through as well and jammed some tunes, you know, because he's one of Struts DJs. So big up yourself for passing through. So that was kind of a Friday, and definitely shout out my whole Just Vibes team: Trini Gladiator, DJ Rascal, Audio Hazard, Renegade Specialists, to name a few. You know, Hyper Spice, Miss Riri, all of them. Gotta make sure, you know, DJ Cookie as well, you know. And then we had another event on Saturday as well with Just Vibes, and it was great. I ain't gonna lie to you, that's the first time that I had an event where I looked into the crowd and I didn't know many people in the crowd.
That's good.
You understand? And it was a lot of Europeans that came out to party, a lot of French people from Guadeloupe and Petit Martinique, and so it was so good to see a different group of people coming to enjoy
the vibes.
Enjoy Just Vibes, you know. So shout out to all of them as well. I had to bus out.
So that was Saturday.
I had to bus out of there and head over to Kes because my brother Trini Boy Juicy mash up the stage at the O2. Yeah, that's right. Big up yourself, Trini Boy Juicy. Yeah, it was fantastic, you know. He had everybody pumping, you know. Shout out to Triple M as well. You know, him and I, we opened up the doors for everybody, which was good. So overall, it was a fantastic carnival. Big up Kes, because he showed me out.
He did.
You know, and he made it very clear. Once you have a shot of Soca in your life, you're good.
You can't go wrong.
You're good. Yeah. So, Kes, big up. You know, thank you so much for coming to London. And we love it. You know, big up yourself and the whole band. Kes the band. Everybody. You know, it was full of energy. Everybody, watch me, people was bouncing inside.
I've seen him I can imagine.
You know, I was meant to send you some stuff about it. Shucks.
It's all right.
I forget.
The footage will be coming soon,
yeah,
guys.
the footage stuff. Shucks.
Or it might be out by the time you see. But anyway,
yeah,
the footage will be there.
And I remember, you know. So that was Saturday night. You could take over Sunday because I was incognito from there.
I was on the road with Island Mouse.
Nice.
It was good.
It was good?
It was good. The band was good. I enjoyed being with Island Mouse. It wasn't so much Dirty Mass. I want to just say it. I called it Sprinkle Mass.
Sprinkle Mass?
Yeah. Because there was no paint. And I had them in the little buckets. And the guy literally was just like, don't throw sprinkle. I was like, cool. So Sprinkle Mass. So I'm just there with the paint.
What is like a referee there? It's like a referee.
I don't know, but there wasn't much paint. Which I guess it's because of the surroundings and they're trying to, I don't know. I'm trying to think of ways to be Yeah, I don't know.
But did you see the Juve possession that was going around?
I saw what in the morning.
Yeah, where there's a line of people walking with chains.
Yes,
just in,
I saw that one, and I big up the people, even though there wasn't the official Juve. You know, Caribbean people, we are unruly and disorderly, and that is what Carnival.
But that's not a good thing. You can't say that like that, Annie. That's not a good thing.
I'm not. Well, I'm saying, well, Carnival isn't that what Carnival started from?
Well, it did start from riots.
So they were there at 7 a.m. with their paint and their powder, having their unofficial Juve.
Yeah, fair enough.
So people were still there. Not that we're saying that. Well, it is what it is. They were there. I'm an advocate for Juve, and there was no problems. It was people had a time. But yes, I love it. I saw a post saying how no matter where you are in the world, people will make way for Jab. They literally just passed through in their black paint, paint, oil, just looking.
Anywhere in the world, people will make space for Jab and Juve.
They do. They respect it, no?
Fair enough.
Do you disagree?
No, I agree.
They respect it.
I agree. But the whole sprinkling thing, I don't agree with.
I don't agree with the sprinkle mass. No, I don't agree.
Hold on.
Literally, that's what I was doing.
Oh my gosh, you're too clean.
That is literally what someone did to me, and they got it in my eye. That is literally what someone did.
Little dots on I had one dot, dirty.
I had one dot on my nose, and I was like, "Yeah, that was my paint." But big up Isla Mass. I had fun. I saw DJ Joe like I don't even know how many times. Gel in the mix, like 4 or 5 times on the road. He enjoyed himself. He was with Isla Mass for the whole time as well. It was a vibe. Like I enjoyed myself. The music was good. The only my complaint. Do you know what? I even made notes. Because I came prepared for today. Where's your notes?
I have no notes. I have no notes.
You have no notes? You have no notes. Well, I said, Isla Mass I enjoyed. I think the issues that I had with Carnival can't necessarily put down to the band. So I'm not taking away from Isla Mass, but there was a hell of a lot of pushing. It was so crowded. I feel like everyone is now saying Sunday's the better day and more people are coming out for Sunday because obviously they want the vibes. But there was a hell of a lot of pushing. I don't know.
You're on the Sunday?
On the Sunday. I don't know if, the trucks left late, like an hour and a half late. And then it was like, do you know that speed walking? That's what we was doing alongside the truck. They were moving so fast.
The truck?
You could not move. You couldn't stop to enjoy no song. You might as well sprint across the stage and call yourself, I don't know, Usain Bolt. It was so fast.
I think a part of that was if there's too much space in between the procession,
I get that.
Then it invites more people to be on the road itself.
I do understand that, and I'm like, I don't know how you can get the balance because as a masquerader or someone that's paid for their T-shirt, whatever you're doing with the band, you still want to be able to, I don't know, hold a little wine and enjoy your song. You're just chipping for 6 hours. Like it was non-stop. What else could I say? I don't know if it was just me because I went off to get food, but we completely misjudged and put on some... So that may have just been me and my long belly because I was quite hungry and the food was very good.
I thought the point of a lot of people going to Carnival is to make sure they touch the stage.
I thought I was going to, and then I was just
but food was more important.
Yeah, because I didn't even realize. I walked past and I was just like, raw, like all the judges are gone. Like because Carnival's done. We completely missed it, but I still enjoyed Sunday.
Nice. You know, our producer in the back there, you know, he was on the road with on Sunday as well, right?
Yep, with Whatless.
With Whatless. Okay. And was it a good time over there? Was it a good time
Mr.
over
Producer.
there? Mr. Producer. You know?
He can't hear us.
Yeah, he can. He's busy working, you know?
He's
busy working, yeah. But he was on the road with Whatless.
Whatless did, from what I've heard from people, they did say Whatless was good. So there was no. Oh well, that is something. Well, oh yeah. To be fair, when Whatless did go past us, there was no music on the back truck. So, no.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. But
I mean, it's okay.
There was no music on the back truck, but I said the people that I know that were with Whatless, because I had to ask the question. I was like, "Did you guys get dirty?" Because I said with Isla Mass there wasn't that much, and when Whatless walked past us, the T-shirts were pristine white. I was like, "Was there actually paint?" Then my friend was just like, "No, I left like dirty." So he said he had a time, and other people said they had a time. Big up Hype Mass, because from both days I've heard nothing but good reviews from everyone, like all over social media. The people that I know that personally went with them, they say they're the people's band, and it seems like they really were the people's band this year.
I feel like the Rhythm Tribe is the people's band.
Okay.
I just say it.
Well, did they ever okay.
Okay. I just say it. We can't forget all the children's bands that participated.
We can't.
On the Carnival Sunday. Shout out to Fanatic Mass, Mahogany. Did you come have a children's mass?
They did have a section. Caribbean Sessions?
I can't remember if Caribbean Sessions did.
I think.
And then there is also Mahogany.
Yes.
Mahogany as well. So shout out to all the children's bands.
And I do love seeing the children in their costumes.
I think that we should really encourage it a lot more. Because these kids really want to be on the road too,
it's as much their culture as it is
any way
us.
that if it is you have a business in any way that could sponsor in any way to get more kids involved in the community or the carnival community, I think it will go a very long way for the longevity of our culture and it's staying the way and it continue to grow in the way that it was from the beginning, since inception. Because it would make a very big difference because we know. As my girl from the Caribbean say, don't come. Don't come. If it is, you don't like soca, don't come. That's following those same lines. That we want to make sure that when you come to Carnival in 10 years, that is the same in the essence of what it truly represents. And let's not dilute it,
No.
We know that the sound system still was a lot on the road. A lot. I walked past where I was walking at one point. There was sound system at the top of the road and at the bottom of the road.
Oh, that's a lot of roads. Yeah. It's very hard to police, but
yeah.
They do have their place.
I walked past the policeman in Mobiles and say it's only him by himself will be there in that corner. Him by himself. And I said, that's going to be crazy because you know how much tick that's going to be? Tick that's going to be? So yeah. I said, but shout out to everyone that came out on Carnival Sunday.
Yeah.
And I definitely want to say a big shout out to all the people that work behind the scenes. Notting Hill Carnival. Yes. I'll come to all you properly in a minute.
Yeah.
But for the medics, the police officers, the emergency services, everybody that sacrifices being up at 5 a.m. in the morning and 4 a.m. in the morning to make sure that all of you are able to be on the road
and enjoy yourself safely.
We at Ashata Soca say thank you. We really appreciate everything that all the effort that you're putting. I know that a lot of you all do it voluntarily.
Yes.
Which is a massive difference.
Yep.
A massive thing, to give of your time because it means so much to you, in terms of what it represents.
And I know it's not voluntarily, but big up the security because on both days, so Alamas on Sunday and RDR on Monday, security was tight. They were making sure nobody was getting in that band, and it's good. It was good to see.
At one point, I had to let security
we did. I didn't. He did, and I was just in the back, like.
Yeah, I had to because there was at one point on the road where it is the spectators felt that they deserved the road more than the masqueraders.
No.
And I made sure and let security know. I said, hey, we can be very strong with it, but not be aggressive.
Yep.
You understand? Because that's where it is.
But they weren't being aggressive, but they were holding that line.
So I made sure and I said to them, in order to make sure we hold this line, it has to be taught. Make sure that anybody that tries to push on that rope, they back pop off or they feel a burning sensation.
Have you ever had rope burn?
You understand me? A rope burn sensation. Don't let them feel as if they could bounce off like if they're in a boxing ring. No. Make sure it burn them.
Yes.
They get, Yeah, I'm not saying that nobody is rubbing,
No, but
it means that when people trying to rub past that line and you feel like you're going to jump back, right? Yeah. You know?
So security was tight.
So security was
I think most bands were saying that.
Definitely have to make sure and say that. I know it's not an easy thing.
It's not. It's not. And I think they probably get the most hassle because they're not police, so they don't get the respect that the police would get, because they're not necessarily people within uniform like that, if you get what I mean. But they're there to enforce the safety of the band, and people give them a lot of hassle, and it is a lot to be walking up and down Carnival route.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Trying to maintain that. So thank you.
Well, I didn't even get to walk down the Carnival route, but we come to Monday anyway. But Sunday, shout out to everybody that participated.
Yes.
Hopefully you all went back home in one piece, and if it was in pieces, it was good pieces. You know, it was pieces where it is, you know, it will lock back when it's ready. You know?
Yeah.
But
ready
for the most part, I hope everybody.
For Monday.
So should we take our chairs to Sunday? Let me take a chair. Let me take a shot to Sunday. Hold on. Oh yeah, let me take a. Yeah. I waiting about 4 months to drink this Malta. It's been sitting in my fridge for 4 months, and I'm just waiting to take it. And I said on day after Carnival, if I'm feeling good and I'm good, I'll take it.
I'm on the good water. After 2 days of alcohol, I feel like water is what is needed. You enjoy your malt. Savor the moment.
Oh, good. Yeah. I deserve this. I deserve it. Thank you.
No, you did. You worked hard yesterday. You worked very hard yesterday. So Carnival Monday, how was it for you? How was it for you?
Carnival Monday. It was a long day.
Mm-hmm.
It should have been longer. We'll get to that. However, from my perspective, I was just happy to see masqueraders enjoying themselves and immersed in the culture and immersed in everything to do with it. You know, the highs and lows of it. They reach late for breakfast, they still find something to eat. They wanted a little something to drink, they get something to drink.
Mm-hmm.
The costume needed a little touch up, they was able to get it touched up and head on the road. You know, they wasn't too frustrated, too upset. Everybody was happy. Everybody tried to make the most of it. Regardless of the difficulties with the amount of people that was trying to approach in the bands and stuff like that. I worked with the Rhythm Tribe this year. Definitely shouts to Stephen. Incredible, and the whole team.
Yep.
You know, it was a very, very long day. You know, however, it was a fantastic day. You know, in spite of the ups and downs and the difficulties, which will normally happen, regardless. Nothing is perfect.
You can't go without a hitch.
You know, nothing is perfect. However, masqueraders enjoy themselves. You know,
that's the main thing.
I was delighted to see that. You know, so yeah, that was, and I even get one wine.
Because you was all busy with the food.
I even get one wine. When last you been to a? When last I even get one. I think I get one. Somebody wine on me. Two people wine on me, or 3 people wine on me, but I didn't wine back.
So it doesn't count.
So it doesn't count. Does it count? If let me ask, I shout out Soca family. If it is somebody who wine on you,
but you don't wine
and
back.
you didn't wine back, does that count as you get a wine? Or
it says you get a wine. It means
as they give you a wine. But wait, now that better. That they give me a wine. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. Annie, what do you think? Which ones?
I think it counts.
You think it counts?
Yeah. So it's your choice for not moving your waist. So that's down to you. It still counts.
So you're saying I was at fault?
Oh, you was at fault.
Nah, I could never be at fault. I'm not taking that blame.
You was at fault.
You know?
You was at fault.
I shot at Soca. We was on the road on Carnival Monday as well.
We were.
You know, I wasn't there in bigger capacity as my lovely co-host was, Annie. So for you, how was your Carnival Monday then?
It was good. It was long, but I enjoyed. So I was with RDR, Release the Rhythm Tribe, majority of Carnival Monday as well. First of all, shout you up because the food was so sweet. It was so nice. If you didn't know, he did the catering for the food. He was catered for the truck, and the food was amazing.
Thank you.
And the best part, it was hot.
I have to say thank you to my whole team, my family.
Yep.
They're the superstars. you know.
Yeah, well, you're all superstars in my eyes, and my belly said thank you once I was. If you see me, there's a video of me eating the chicken, and it was good. But yeah, the food was amazing, and I think a lot of people commented on that as well, because I was thinking about it, and I was like, it's these small little things. Even though for you, you would say it's not that small, because I'm sure a hell of a lot of work went into that. But it's these little things that can make or break it for a band sometimes, if you get what I mean. Say you're on the road, it's been a long day. Yeah, these little details and these things that people picked up. Like RDR, they said the toilets were immaculate, which is a big thing as well. How they managed the road, they said the security, how they respected like the space for the masqueraders. The security was tight, but you said polite. It was a lovely day. I love good range of music, good DJs on the truck.
Yeah, shout out to Diggity.
It was a good day.
Diggity get vexed with me, right?
Why?
Diggity's vexed with me.
Why?
Because he say I didn't invite him to the lime that we had, the shot of Soca lime, And I was like, but I'm sure you talked to your good friend Amani. And he's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he got vexed at me on it as well.
Who, Amani?
No, Diggity.
Oh, Diggity? Why?
Because he was just like, how you have a lime and didn't tell me? I was like, Super Trini said he was going to tell you. He was just like, he didn't tell me nothing.
So it's your fault he come to me?
No, it's between you two.
So that what you do, you throw me under the bus?
It's between you two.
You throw me under the bus?
No, you had already been thrown under the bus. I'm just communicating that message to you now.
Wow. Okay then. Thank you, Annie.
It is what it is. Sorry. I just communicated the message.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
But you already knew he was vexed at you, and I wasn't.
Yeah, but now I know why. It wasn't me. I know why it is he come at me, because you tell him that I was meant to invite him. That's what you just said.
Weren't you meant to invite him? Anyway, this is for off. This is for another time.
I can't believe she do that to me,
This is for another time. We're talking about how great Monday was. Monday was a lovely day for God.
I vexed it earlier. I vex. They got come for me. And now I know why they got come for me, because Annie threw me under the bus.
Misinformation.
What is it? There's misinformation?
Misinformation is how we're going to classify that.
Wow.
Anyway, I thought you was going to invite him, but it's all right. It's fine. It's fine. But no, I enjoyed my Carnival Monday. It said everyone looked amazing, and the reviews from a lot of different people, because friends were all over different bands, and just like looking on social media, it seemed like a lot of people thoroughly enjoyed this year. Yeah. Like it was a better year, even though everyone has their gripes. There's things that could have been better. I don't think you can please everybody, but for a lot of people, they said that this was a very, very good year for them.
I would.
You're gonna disagree with me now.
I am going to go
respectfully. Swerve.
Yeah. I can see a lot of people who've been playing mass for. Annie, your nails look nice. Sorry, just realized. Hey, nice and short and not too long and thing. That's good. That's good. I can see a lot of people making a decision that they're not going to play mass anymore. In costume.
A lot of people have been saying that for years.
In costume. No, like...
Seriously, and they're saying they're just going to stick to Sunday.
People who I know that they live for the road and live and enjoy... I could see that they don't want to have to deal with how the road is constructed, especially at Judges Point.
Yeah. I think that was a gripe for a lot of people as well, because I know some bands that literally...
Judges Point...
Some people crossed and didn't even realize they'd crossed Judging Point.
Yeah, because it just looked as if it was just another part of the road, and it should never be that way.
Yeah.
That is one of the staple and the most highlighted part of the road. Yep. And it needs to be that masqueraders get their full appreciation at that point in time.
Agreed.
I have no problem with spectators. But on the judge's side, which is usually the left-hand side of the truck, please let me make sure the masqueraders get their full respect.
I was going to say, I feel like when I crossed Judges Point with RDR, I'm trying to remember, was there a lot of spectators there? Because I just felt like, I was just in a sea amongst of people.
I mean, I was doing 3 things on the truck at the same time, but then I stopped and I sat down, right, and I was just looking at it.
Yeah,
I was looking at it and saying, "This doesn't look right." No. It just doesn't look right. I mean, masqueraders great. you know. But when you're then seeing people just on the side, it just it was very, very, and even when after when I was speaking, somebody's like, "Oh my gosh, you know how many people it is, especially at Judges Bar. I'm trying to enjoy myself, but there's so many people coming in between." And
but that's like the road in general. I said it's so congested.
Yeah,
congested.
And let me wrong. I don't mind Carnival being congested. I honestly don't mind. But there are congestion
at certain points.
At certain points, it shouldn't be as it was. You know. I don't know how it is. It can be changed, or things need to be implemented that was there before. Because before, you can walk on the left-hand side before the fire station. From the top of the road, and they come over that hill there, you couldn't walk by the fire station side. But now you can walk all the way down there, and somehow you can just break out just before Judges Point. You know, which I don't understand. You know, and it should just be maintained that way. And maybe if it is, there's a different security company that just manages that point. That section point.
It has its own security.
You know?
It's
that manages that section point. And obviously, I know that there'll be a lot of liaison that will have to go on, you know, with each band. However, you will know people who are in the band from who are just walking through the band. You know? And in the multitudes that it was happening, I think it just needs to have a little bit more fine tuning where that is concerned. You know, but definitely want to say shout out to Notting Hill Carnival for once again putting in the work. To ensure that we had a favorably safe Notting Hill Carnival. I don't really get too hyped up on the numbers of drugs that were taken off of people, knives and stuff like that. Yes, all of it is bad, you know, but things happen bad in the world every day.
I was gonna say it happens everywhere. You know? It happens
every day. You know, in every
most
festival
large gathering,
and whatever.
Any large gathering of a certain age group, because it's not even demographic. I'm not even going down the race route, which is what people want to go. But you get me, a certain age group.
So for me,
stuff is gonna go up.
Things happen, and once things are implemented in the right way to ensure to minimize. I
think they did try and do things,
which was good.
The bands, I think they tried to leave early this year, which I think helped.
Well, I would say the leaving early is no problem, but a band should finish the route. You know,
not all bands finished.
A lot of people with RDR weren't happy about that,
and
because
it was quite confusing.
6 o'clock,
because so I know some bands that finished
because
at 8:30.
Ladbroke Grove was. But I'll tell you why some bands finish at 8:30.
I was going to ask you if you know the reasons why some finish earlier.
If they get onto Ladbroke Grove, they can't come off Ladbroke Grove. The only exit for the truck is on the other side, on the other end by Sainsbury's. You know, by Kensal Road and Harrow Road. You understand? So if it is a band is at the top of the earth on the other side, then they will have to turn left and come off and head down to Holland Parkway.
Okay.
You understand?
Once you're on Ladbroke Grove,
but once it is on Ladbroke Grove, it's very difficult to get. It probably has like 2 points before that, probably that the truck could turn left. I think it's not Lancaster Road. It's one of the other roads. I'm sure that they can turn off left. Most likely, a lot of the bands will still end up going straight out. Or they will just be told to pull up on the side and stop, and that's where it is they'll stop.
Because I left quite early on Monday. I think I left around 5-ish. And I had got in bed. I had my good long hour bath in my bed, resting my bones. And my friend was just like, I'm still on Carnival route. And I was just like, how?
I got home at 1 o'clock.
Oh, no. Well, that's, you're...
1 a.m. this morning, I got home.
That's you. I was 6 something.
No, was it 1? No. Tell a lie. I fell asleep at 1. I got home. I can't remember now. I can't remember.
But again, that I think ties into the Carnival isn't just what we see on the road. Post Carnival, there's still a lot to do. There was so many bands today, obviously, that were deconstructing their trucks and still had to do stuff for Carnival today. So yeah, it's a lot that goes into getting people on the road.
It's the little small little things you just have to do.
So once you have to break down that truck, that in itself is a lot of effort.
So I could talk about a little bit of Bacchanal before we.
If you want to talk about Bacchanal, go ahead.
So Panorama was Bacchanal.
I was gonna say we missed Panorama in the run up of things.
Panorama. No, I wanted to keep it. Panorama was Bacchanal. So the official results for Panorama was wait, is the thing I sent it to you, right?
Yeah.
The official results was in 5th place we had Croydon Steel Orchestra. In 4th place we had Metronomes, MSO. Then 3rd place we had Real Steel Band. In 2nd place we had Ebony Steel Band, and in 1st place we had Mangrove Steel Band. Now the first results that were given out
where's the Bacchanal now?
On the night, the 1st and 2nd was swapped.
So the first results, Ebony.
It would have been Ebony, and then it would have been Mangrove.
Yep.
Right. Then, according to what has been shared and stated, the adjudicator used the incorrect system to create the results, and it was only recognized after the original results were shared.
Okay.
So
the whole thing.
When they were adjudicating 5th place, or when they were adjudicating each band, and they handed over the paper, because that way you have to do. You'll hand over the paper and whatever. The person that's in charge of all of that, and because there's 5 bands, so you don't realize for the whole 5 bands that how you was doing it was wrong.
Give them the benefit of the doubt. Apparently not. And it's only after they gave the results.
We're human,
and
we make mistakes. However, we know that there's a fierce rivalry with Ebony, right, and Mangrove. So it would leave a bittersweet taste in Ebony's mouth.
Yep.
So make sure you had Panorama next year. Make sure you have Panorama next year. I feel you're gonna do a song there. TV pum 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 TV pum 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 TV pum 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 TV pum pum bass pum 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 TV de tin 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 tin. Teeth. I don't know.
They didn't teeth, but anyway, it's
But you know how Caribbean people is.
I know how they are, and I guess it's frustrating for both bands if that is necessarily the case, because it does take away from what Mangrove did as well then.
But why?
Because they will say that, people will say, well, maybe you didn't fairly win, and...
No, well, it's not their. It's not their fault.
But do you get what I mean? Like, as you said, the rivalry.
But the rivalry is
unfortunate.
Like I love that competition. And what was the thing about it is that all the bands get the same amount of money. All these bands get the same amount of money. So it's more about pride and prestige,
Yeah, than anything else. Yeah.
So, yeah, boy. Let's start practicing already yet?
He said he start practicing.
Let's start practicing already. If I need a flag man,
next year.
I need a flag woman called Annie. All right? Yeah.
What, me?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I will be there. I'll start strengthening the arms. Wait, you are normally the flag man. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know.
People always see you up with the Just Vibes flag.
Yeah, that's great. That's only when
that's great.
That's only when it is we on international duty.
So we're still waiting for the results for the bands. I don't think Notting Hill's released anything yet.
No, they haven't. I mean, because we wanted to be in studio very quickly.
But it is literally like
just to give our
6 p.m. on a Tuesday after Carnival. So we jumped straight in.
Yeah, we want to give our scope of Notting Hill Carnival.
And we're gonna have some guests on hopefully to give their wider
we can ask them to hey,
let us know your views.
If it is you wanna come on and give your point of view on how Carnival was this year.
Yep. There's always space for you.
Yep.
In our
Hit us up on the DMs.
Yep.
And listen, we want constructive criticism.
We do.
We don't want labeling and tagging people in a very derogatory way.
No.
Because you still have to respect the fact that it may not have gone the way that you wanted.
No.
However,
I said a lot of people said this was their best year, so some people thoroughly enjoyed
it. It still will have an effect on a business,
of course,
and also the representation of our culture on a whole.
Yes, and we're not here to.
Those things are what it is we tend to to hold very dear to us.
Yes.
You know, here in studio and when it is we on the road too.
Of course, we're not here to just put negativity out there, but we do speak very openly and honestly about the things that. What are you whining to in your head?
On the road.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
We're not out here.
And I hear my song on the road too.
What was your?
I hope you find someone else. Hey, that's you. Because it's on Big Belly season. Oh, that song is so good.
When you said that, big up. Okay, this is like I said, Heritage Mass. Their Dominican set, you could tell the DJ was from Dominica.
Well, yeah.
You could tell, like, their set, they were in front of, I was about to say Alamasia. They were in front of RDR on the Monday.
Was that Extreme?
No, Extreme were behind.
No, Extreme was in front, no?
Extreme were behind. Trust me,
on Monday?
I ran back
on Monday?
a few times.
Oh,
Extreme were behind.
Right.
So I kept thinking, I
didn't go anywhere, you know. I didn't even reach the first truck. I didn't even reach that truck.
No, I went before and I went in front and behind and said Extreme were behind because I kept on seeing all these Lucian flags and I'm like, how is there so many Lucians just in this vicinity? And I was just like, makes sense.
Yeah, I like that though. I like that. I really enjoy the fact that everybody has their own little clique.
Everyone, yes, and sorry, big up Suriname as well. I had never taken in their music, but I'm a fan now. Like,
oh no,
really?
Watch me. No, it's
I had never.
You need to go. You need to go to.
Never.
You need to go to dancehall versus soca in Rotterdam or Amsterdam.
Want to go.
So that's on our bucket list. A shot of soca we coming.
Yes,
we're going to be crossing borders very soon.
We will. We definitely will.
You know, so.
It was nice. It was very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. And I was reflecting on this the other day that one thing I do like about Notting Hill, and if you know me, I wouldn't say fast to speak negatively on Notting Hill because I do say that we do need to attend. I know a lot of people say they don't want to go to Notting Hill Carnival anymore, but I said if we don't go, it's going to become something we really, really, really don't want it to be. But I love the fact that when you go to, say, Cropover or St. Lucia or Vincy, you hear those islands songs. The fact that Notting Hill is at the end of like a run of carnivals, you get to embrace all of the music that was out from all of the islands.
Sweet melting pot.
Love, it was so nice to hear.
Yeah.
Like I heard all of my favourite songs this year from Vincy, Barbados, Grenada, like Antigua, St. Lucia, and you could really, well, I personally feel like you could tell the difference between the DJs that had travelled over the carnival or had really spent time taking in the music compared to those that were just running the same Trinidadian songs from like the beginning of the year. So it was good. It was good. So our little melting pot.
Yeah, I'm just literally sat here and I started daydreaming and I remember seeing some girls in costume they were just in their element. Like totally in their element. You know, and then big up to all the fellas that wore costume as well.
Yep.
Shout out to all the fellas, you know, all the gentlemen that embrace the culture and put on their costume and jam on the road too. Shout out to them too.
It was lovely to see. It was always lovely to see. Another gripe. I know this is not necessarily to do with Notting Hill Carnival Association, but the food prices are extortionate.
Which food prices?
On the
what, £15 a meal?
I paid like £19 for the driest curry goat that I've ever had in my life.
90. Where that goat from?
Listen.
Where them import that goat from?
She must have fresh. It was her.
That goat had to come from Wales?
It was
a Scotland goat?
£19, as in 19
and you paid for it?
Great British pounds.
Nah, but that's what you're going to get though. They're going to hike the price.
It's crazy.
Though, because
I saw some girl on TikTok saying that they tried to charge her £27.
For what?
For food. And then asked, can she do a bank transfer? And she was just like, what, in Notting Hill where there's no internet connection? Like,
so she ordered the food, the shop she food, and at the end of it, right, they say, here you are, that'll be £27?
27 Great British pounds.
Hold that.
Which is extortionate.
Sorry, I'm playing. But that is extortionate though. I think the most meal should cost is £15. At any point in time, this is just because of how it is I calculate stuff in my head. You know, and especially because of the meat. You know, meat has gotten much more expensive. You know,
I understand that, yes, but extortion. I feel like people come to Notting Hill, and if you see the food that people are trying to pass off as food, it's not food.
I feel like I'll make a curry goat this weekend. Yeah, I make a curry goat in a while. You want some curry goat on?
I would like some. Yeah.
Nah,
yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna take. Yes. Yeah. He means yes.
And no, And nobody messaged me for karaoke either. Nobody. It's my pot.
Slide in the DMs.
Don't slide.
But yeah, overall, if you was to rate Carnival out of 1 to 10, I feel like you can only really do both days.
I can't because I wasn't there on Sunday.
At all?
No, I told you I was not there at all. I was stuck
I realized you was working, but yeah.
Yeah, I was not. That was not happening.
Your foot didn't touch.
But I was in Shepherd's Bush. I'll tell you that. You understand me? I see some people with some sprinkle
from sprinkle mass.
Some sprinkle mass, But no. The Carnival Monday. From my perspective, because my perspective is very unique. In terms of because of the fact that I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm also a lover of the culture. I love the culture so much. So for me, I will always give Carnival, once you step on that road, 10 out of 10. I will always give it from that aspect.
I get you.
In terms of the things that surround it, I would have to give it a 6. Because unless somebody sits me down and gives me raw figures, raw numbers of what is needed to actually create a space for masqueraders to enjoy the route throughout, and at specific locations, without too much difficulty, until somebody could sit me down and say, "Hey, we just try. This is what's not worked. This is what's worked before, but it's with everything they're going to say, it's going to cost more money."
Yep.
I sit me down and show me that.
Yeah, let me see the figures.
And I believe anybody would want to know these things. Because then it gives you a different perspective, and then it changes your level where it is. You would say, oh, it was not 6, it's actually an 8 because they really tried.
Yeah.
So from those perspective, I would have to say a 6, 7, pushing it.
And also, this just came into my mind now. So a couple of episodes ago, you said that there was, I called them initiatives, and you said that they were actions that Notting Hill Carnival were already implementing.
Yeah.
Did you see them being implemented?
Definitely. I could say for RDR. For the Rhythm Tribe, sorry. Yep. For the Rhythm Tribe, there wasn't a massive t-shirt section.
Yep.
Most people were in costume.
That is very true.
And most people were in an element of costume.
Yep.
And that was so refreshing, so good to see, and people who pay their money for whatever was a representation just off of the t-shirt section. Big up all yourself. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Each and every one of our masqueraders. Thank you.
Sorry, I just got distracted. What was I saying? Thank you. No, that's what I was going to say. There was a slight criticism, and I don't know which band it is, but I'm speaking from people's perspectives again. Some of the t-shirts in the sections, they were treated as slightly disrespectful. In the terms of, like, some people saying in certain t-shirt sections, they weren't getting no drink. They weren't even allowed to use their toilets on the truck. Like, they were treated completely different to the masqueraders.
No. Let me defend it. No. Let me say this.
I'm just saying.
No. Let me say this, right?
I'm just putting it out there.
With every package you buy,
it tells you
what you're getting. So if you don't want to read the fine print, and you say, I just with a band and I have a wristband, then you don't complain.
That is
because
that is
they're not going to say that, they're going to provide provision for every single person on the truck, because then you need 3, especially if it's a big band, where you have over 300, 400 masqueraders. My position is, if you want those things, you got to pay for it.
I hear you. My only caveat is some of the t-shirt prices were slightly wiped.
Because of alcohol.
But for what you were paying and for what some people were saying they got for their t-shirt, package.
But you can't please her. You can't
I said that to begin with, but I'm just saying, you know me, we have to give the balance.
No, I'm going to defend. I'm going to defend mass bands when it comes to that.
Criticizing.
No, I know you're not criticizing. I'm talking to them people and them. I'm talking to them people and them.
Speaking for the people.
I'm talking to them people and them that before you click, right, and pay for it. Before you click and pay for it, don't pretend like you don't know what you're paying for. Because you're clicking to pay for it. So that means you read something, and if you're doing it just to follow your friend.
Wait. You're wrong. You're wrong. You said they read something.
No, they didn't read nothing. No, but if they read something, or if it is their friends and we go in here, we go in. Okay, click. I go in, and then you want to get wherever you want.
And the friend probably sent them the link.
Sorry,
just to do it.
One of the studio representatives are here.
I just said t-shirt prices are
t-shirt prices have doubled. The opinion on the Watchman, like I said, t-shirt prices, and I said it before, right? Mm-hmm. When you break down a band and the finances, right? T-shirts is what helps pay for the truck, straight up.
Yes.
You know, it has a big part in the financial push for getting the truck, right? However, another big part of the budget is security, right? Security has gone up in price. Truck has gone up in price.
Yeah.
So with that, everything's
gone up in price. But
you understand?
But costumes have gone up.
Yes, costumes have gone up in price.
But when you're paying for a t-shirt, if you're increasing the price, I must be getting something that's worth that value.
Put another £100 on and put on a costume, and you can get anything you want. Done. If you think the t-shirt price is too expensive, pay a little bit more money and get what it is exactly you want on the road. Do that. No, seriously. No, because there must be a balance.
There has to be.
There must be a balance, right?
There has to be a balance.
At the end of the day,
I don't think yours is necessarily a balance.
No, mine is it's balance in the sense of you're making a decision for yourself.
No, I get you.
Nobody is forcing you to make the decision, eh? You're making a decision for yourself.
I get you.
So if you look in your bank account and you know you can't spend £150 on a costume.
What costume is £150?
No, hold on.
That's a t-shirt price. How you mean?
Exactly. If you know you can't spend £150 on your t-shirt, right? Then don't buy a t-shirt.
Yeah, but no, I feel like that's slightly unfair because there's a...
Unfair to who?
Let me finish and I'll tell you. Because you have t-shirts. When you have a t-shirt, say, for example...
Okay, with a normal t-shirt package, where again?
It depends on the band, but a t-shirt.
And what else? And what else?
It depends because some of them may include drinks. Some of them you have to add drinks package on top.
Exactly, you're getting your alcohol, right? And then with most bands, you have the option of paying whatever the meal price is to add on to your t-shirt. Right? Some t-shirt packages don't come with food. Some come with food.
Some come,
right?
Come with drink. It's just
and some of them is just drinks.
Yeah.
All of them is just drinks. Right? And that is a big part of the budget in order to make sure that you have drinks for the whole day.
No, I get you, but what I'm saying is when you're paying for a t-shirt package and when they used to be, for example, £60 and now you're
Nothing is how it used to be, Annie.
Talking,
no, you're saying things that are triggering my backside.
Well, be triggered silently. When they used to be £60, when they used to be £60 or £70, for example, and you're now charging people £150 and you're saying they can't use your toilet truck, that is feisty. No? Now you can be triggered loudly. Is that not cheeky?
Read the damn thing.
Okay, so bands need to start telling you make sure you read.
No, the band they will tell you.
I know for a lot of people it does say, but I get for some people they think it's an expectation.
Look, listen.
That they're going to get access to certain things.
If you want to have an expectation of something, we all have. Scrap that. We don't all have common sense. We all have information given to us. When that information is given to you, you have choices. Whether it is you're going to ask a question based on the information and how it is you've understood it, so that you could get a better understanding, or you're going to take whatever is given to you, say thank you because you paid for it. Now, if it is what you got on your base and it was paid that you paid for and you didn't get, all right, you could shout it to the rooftop. You could be as vexed as you want, right?
I'm sure that's the case for some people, but go.
You understand me? You can be vexed as you want, but you can't be wrong and strong with it.
But some of them, even with t-shirt packages, some of these bands didn't even have security for t-shirts. I know for a fact it says it comes with security. Well, so where's their tightrope and the?
Well, I can't speak to that. However, like I said, maybe there'll be security, but they don't need a. It depends on how many t-shirts they sold. If they sold 20 t-shirts, you're not going to have.
So I should
hold up. There'll probably be 2 security that'll be at the back of this. Be 2 security at the back of the band.
We have seen Notting Hill Carnival. What is 2 security going to do?
No, but they can. That's how it is. They're able to then communicate. If there's an issue, then more security will come down. But there'll always be security all the way to the back of the band. You understand me? And then there'll be 4 security that always roam through the band, right? Depending on the size of the band.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? So it's not like if there's security, it's non-existent. It's just that people that's be drinking the alcohol too much and they don't recognize who's security from which man.
Don't blame it on the people.
I blame it on nobody.
Don't blame it on the regulars that are there to enjoy themselves.
But for me personally, at the end of the day, if the t-shirt price is what the t-shirt price is. If somebody, because you know this thing about this, right? When all you want to go all your Jay-Z concert, when all you want to go all your Beyonce concert, all you ain't getting no t-shirt or nothing, right? All you sitting
that is
down,
a wild comparison.
No. Hold on, let me understand the comparison.
No.
And watch me, and you're watching them on a screen because you're too far away to see them on the stage.
That's different.
Listen, you're going to concert for one.
You're paying for a concert ticket. That's different.
It's the same. So what? Carnival is what? Which one's more important?
How are we getting to importance?
Which one's more important?
Brought it up.
if you want that experience, right? And you're willing to pay for that experience, whether it's Beyonce or it's Carnival, right? And that's what it is you want. Don't complain if it is you've paid for the experience.
They're not complaining that they paid for the experience. They're complaining that they've paid for an experience that they didn't think they were getting because what they thought they were getting with their band or what they were told they were getting with their band, they did not receive.
I feel they're not being 100. I feel they're not being forthcoming.
You said yourself that obviously t-shirts contribute to a large
portion of running the band.
So people need band leaders need to give them as much respect as well, because are they not helping pay for your band? In your words,
it's not about what respect do you want to give them?
That what they get, what they paid for.
Exactly, that's what they get.
Wait, we're having 2 different conversations.
No, we're not having 2 different. I'm saying the respect is if it is they reach to pick up their t-shirt,
yes,
and their t-shirt isn't there for them to be picked or collected,
mm-hmm.
right? Then they could be upset.
Mm-hmm.
If it is when they're given their information that, hey, your wristband is black and this is what is attached to your wristband, because usually there's chits that are attached. So if it is your breakfast is included, if lunch is included, it's always there, right?
It's all there.
And it's all tagged that way.
You get your cup for your drink, give it to you, so you know.
Exactly. So you would know what is within the scope of what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
So the band has respected you. The band has given you that respect. But and even at that point on collection, if it is you want to ask, hey, so do we get privileges such as the bathroom or whatever? Or,
if I'm paying to go with a band, there is no way I'm asking on collection day, do I have the privilege of using the toilet? I'm not doing that.
Okay, because there's toilets on the route. There's toilets just
in
off
my head,
the route.
it's a given. I had given you my £150
for a
that
t-shirt. Is not a given.
I can't even use the
toilet. Not on the route. That is not a given. Because that is the same way as saying, oh, if I tired, I could go and sit down there on the truck.
Some people do think that, and a lot of people think that. But
that's my point. It's not the same thing.
A lot of people think that, and to me, that's wrong, because that's got to be common sense. There can't be how many masqueraders and t-shirts are there? There's not enough people to accommodate
I will literally stand on what it is I'm saying. If you want that privilege, no, if you want to pee, or whatever it is.
No, you're telling me that I must go and find a portaloo and queue there for half an hour.
That is a provision on the road for everyone.
So that privilege is worth what, nearly £700. So I must pay for £700 for a costume for me to be able to.
No, but people who pay their money as masqueraders, they would have the thing. Like I said, it's based on the band structure.
I hear you.
And what it is within the package. It's not wrong. If you want that, you pay for that.
But the point I was trying to make is that there is a massive price difference between a t-shirt and a costume.
That's okay.
And
the price increase. So the
Okay. So I'm gonna say, just repeat what Jermaine just said, because I don't think
Jermaine is over there.
He doesn't. He never wants to have a mic, but he wants to be in the conversation. Wait, can you repeat the question?
So he was, is the ratio
the cost increase? So the average. Yeah. Yeah.
190. Yeah. So let's say it's gone up 2 or 3 times for a T-shirt, but the costumes have not gone up by double. The costumes wouldn't go up by double.
Be still on.
Yeah.
So you're saying that T-shirt, people that want to play mass in T-shirt are playing 2 to 3 times. Let me say the question so people can. So people that are in T-shirt are paying 2 to 3 times more now than pre-COVID price, whereas the price increase for costumes hasn't gone up in the same manner. Okay, now you can. Now you go and I'll just sip my water.
From my perspective, the main reason is if you want to be on the road and you want to have a fully enjoy, you want my bands want you to be in costume.
Yes, they do.
You understand me? So the T-shirts obviously is an option. However, if you're going to spend money, get the full experience.
So is it because they've cut the number? So do you believe that it's because they've cut the number of T-shirts that the price increase may have gone up for T-shirts because it still needs to be funded?
I can't say. I mean, if it is they're doing their maths with anybody, it could be that way. However, if it's done that way, that makes sense because there has to be a harsh reality to know how it is your structure. You can't have it all, you know.
You can't have it all. So, you can't be like down. Yeah, Carnival is. I say to people, Carnival it's very expensive.
You know,
it is very expensive if you want to truly.
We come with a choice. It's your choice. It's your choice. Nobody's telling you that you have to do it.
No, I hear you.
You know, nobody's telling you that. But also, you have to know. You have to recognize that with that choice, there's an expectation. And there's a notable something that's said to you that this is what you're going to get. So then you can't get upset if you don't get what you're already not supposed to get.
There are people that don't read terms and conditions.
Yeah. You understand me?
No, I hear you.
So that's what I'm saying. So I mean, I know the experience is not the same for all bands and whatever, really right? And it comes down from band to band.
It does. And I do think you just need to find your band. Really, like
you find your band, you find your home, and you stay in your home.
Yeah,
you understand me?
Yeah,
and you could use the toilet,
and you can use the toilet if you want to, and get your food and get your drink. I was trying to think as we were talking what our reviews were for last year, but I can't remember. So I'm gonna try and pull up the last year's episode. But my review for this year, I think I would give Carnival 7. Like, I actually enjoyed being with RDR. Oh, sorry, Release the Rhythm Tribe.
The Rhythm Tribe.
The Rhythm Tribe, sorry. I enjoyed being with them. It was I actually enjoyed the experience on the day. Like, I didn't leave the band hardly at all. I said I may have wandered in front or behind, but I didn't go far. It was a great experience on the road. And with Alamas, it was...
That's good. That's good.
It was,
so overall, you give it a 7.
Overall, I'd give Carnival a 7. 6,
okay.
My only, it's a slight caveat.
Tell us, how much you giving it out of 100, all right? Tell us. How much
out of 100?
Go out of 100, out of 10.
Let us know what your thoughts were.
You know? So, Annie, we're going to have a few more guests in the studio before the end of the year.
So I want to get other people's perspective on Notting Hill. And just...
And there's Miami Carnival coming up as well.
Miami Carnival, yes.
There's Labor Day happening.
Yeah.
This is definitely going to go before Labor Day. So if it is you're going over to New York for Labor Day, you're definitely going to hear plenty Sexy Red.
Not Sexy Red. No. What, Soca?
I'm playing.
And obviously, if anybody wants Leeds Carnival, because I always feel like Leeds gets overshadowed.
And Nottingham Carnival as well was the week before last weekend. Or before,
and they slightly get overshadowed by Notting Hill. But I heard Leeds was very good as well.
Yeah. So, but I've been to Leeds. I did Leeds Carnival many years ago as well. I did all those carnivals. The drive up there is a long drive, but
my sister lives in Leeds.
You know, shout out to DJ Toro up there as well. You know, but so Annie.
Yes.
We covered everything.
We did.
Carnival.
Yes.
And I think that overall, it was good to see you on the road.
It was.
It was good
It was really
that
nice to see you.
Ashada Soca has a presence on the road, and I can tell you all that we are moving up. We are moving up in the right direction, and the only reason we're doing that is because of all of you that come and speak to us, come and talk to us, come and encourage us, and give us words of affirmation that keeps us grounded.
I was going to literally grounded and helps us push on, because
helps us push on. So thank you to each and every one of you, all those people that view our podcast, listen to our podcast.
Yep.
We thank you all so much. Thank you. So Annie, should we take one more drink? I have one more shot here for Notting Hill Carnival 24. Boom.
It was fun. And until next year. You're really enjoying that more.
Yeah.
But yep, until 2025, that was another year of Notting Hill Carnival done.
Notting Hill Carnival, So, on behalf of yours truly, Super Trini Vibes, Carib Culture, Marad Studios, and my wonderful co-host,
Annie,
we say, always stay safe, be well.
Yes.
And if you see us, give us a shout out. DM us if you want to come in studio and talk about the Carnival experience. Be there for it. One up.